Huwag kang matakot, magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo, ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Sa kantsaw o puna, ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo, ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Sa kantsaw o puna, ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Ang lahat ng nakikita sa paligid dati ay pangarap lang sa isip. Bunga ng mga pusong di nagpatalo, maalaala na kung kaya nila ay kaya mo rin ito. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, makapangyarihan, oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo, ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Huwag magpapigil sa kantsaw o puna, ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Ang lahat ng nakikita sa paligid dati ay pangarap magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo, ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Sa kantsaw o puna, ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit.
now till 9 o'clock will be the championship round for all the categories.
Then at 9 o'clock, we will have the competition for the UIPM. Then we will have the awarding at 12 for UIPM, then awarding for Ninja right after that. So let me hand over the microphone again to... And by the way, just one more announcement. Look to your back, please. That will be the site of the biggest permanent obstacle park in the world. That will house 25 obstacles. Thank you to Robinson's Land, Bridgetowne. So, Ian, thank you.
Thank you very much, Al. By the way, it's a thrill for me to be back in the Philippines. The SEA Games caused a global shift in how people view obstacle sports worldwide in 2019. So thank you to our president, Mr. Al Agra, and all of you for making this a success. And I see familiar faces from the SEA Games, so I expect some fierce competition today between medalists in the SEA Games who maybe want redemption and want to win a gold today. I think we're going to have a very exciting race, and now I'd like to explain what's happening with the course. So this race today, because it's medal rounds, you will not get a second run. You will not get a second run. It's as if you are racing head-to-head. Although we only have one lane, imagine that it's head-to-head, so if you don't do a clean run, you do not get another attempt. So think about that in your strategy. You are allowed 2 attempts at each obstacle. The second attempt, if you fail, you must leave the course. Same rules apply. You have to go through the obstacle if you fail. Today, we have moved the steps to the left side of the course. The red boxes are gone on the right side. They're now on the left side. So exit to the left. You've got to remember that. If you go to the right, you'll have to switch sides again. All right, so you've got to exit to the left. You go through the obstacle. If you fail, exit to the left, climb up to finish the obstacle, and then come back through and start again. So same rules as yesterday, except it's on the left side. All right, so we are going to start marshalling for the start. If you don't have the start order, you can check with Thambi, or we have a list at the start as well, or Glorian if you want. She will call you to the start. So everyone get warmed up. We're looking forward to a very exciting race today. And thank goodness, thank you for all your prayers to make sure that we have the right weather. Thank you very much. For the first starters, would you be okay starting at 7 a.m. at 6 minutes from now? Enough time to warm up? Yeah. All right, we're going to start at 7. Thank you.
Huwag magpapigil sa kantsaw o puna. Ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Eh ano kung madapat gumulong?
Thank you. In 5 minutes, we will start with the friendly yet fierce competition. Magandang umaga sa ating lahat.
makamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot, magkamali o madapa sa landas na
Before we get
iyong
into that again, I
pinili.
gotta just welcome you to
Bulong
the
ng puso mo ay
first
galing
ever
sa langit,
Ninja World Championship
nabuhay ka
weekend.
para ito ay
And this is
makamit.
also the second test for the new fifth discipline of modern pentathlon. So hopefully in the 2028 Olympics, this is the sport chosen to be the new fifth discipline. But before I get too far, we gotta really say thank you. This whole event's been hosted by the Philippines Obstacle Sport Federation and World Obstacle. And again, a huge thanks to our venue sponsor, Robin Land Corporation, that's let us use this entire park, Bridgetowne Central Park, for this incredible event. And as Al said earlier, that construction area over there will be the world's largest standing permanent obstacle course destination. So you're truly on the Philippines is truly on the world map of ninja and obstacle. But again, another huge thanks before I wrap this one up before these finals. Huge thanks to the global partners here. Spartan Race that's been well represented. I'm part of Spartan Race in my other life, so I'm proud to represent them along with World Obstacle. And huge shout out to the ATS team that are responsible for creating all these obstacles that we're using today. And of course, there is no ninja without TBS, that's Tokyo Broadcasting Systems. They are the founder, creator, and brainchild of Ninja Warrior. And without them, we would not be standing here today. So thank you to all y'all. And let's get going. We got some warm-ups happening right now. These athletes, again, are only going to have one opportunity, one shot to throw down their best time today. So like President Ian Adamson said, you have to strategize a little different. You're not going to get a second chance to put down your fastest time. If you ran twice yesterday, those were kind of like your practice runs. But today, it's a one-shot deal. It's your Super Bowl. So you're going to have to leave it all out there on your first run because that is going to be the only run. So each category is going to have 4 participants. And there's only 3 medals to go around. So it all comes down to this. Be ready, be steady, but be fast.
Thank you so much, Kevin. While we are waiting for the event to formally start, may we call on Prince Reyes and Adrian Dizon. If you're here, please check in with me here at the start line. Again, Reyes and Adrian Dizon. Also, can I confirm if Kim, Harold, Gilo, John Patrick, Irael, and Zachary Gabriel Ganachas is here?
that battle for the bronze. Only one of these young men is going to walk away with the bronze medal. It's either going to be Mark Ruzel Peralta or Adrian Dizon. I was calling Adrian Dijon like the spicy mustard because he put down a hot and spicy run yesterday, and we're going to see if he can match that today with a little more fire. But he's going to have to go through Mark Peralta if he wants to stand on that podium. So these two young men, they worked their tails off to qualify for this round yesterday, and one of them will walk away as the bronze medalist for the first ever Ninja World Cup.
Where the rules apply today, you must grip the first part of the obstacle. Just a reminder to everyone, in case it gets wet, we cannot change the rules, so you must grip the first grip on every obstacle. That is mandatory. If you do not, you will have to start the obstacle again. So, just a reminder, you must grip the first part of the obstacle. First ring, first bar, first everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. That was very important advice. So again, make sure you're hitting the first apparatus on each obstacle just like yesterday. It's just the same. A little different day today though, is the moisture on the course. That's going to play a lot into the strategy of these athletes. They're not going to be able to move as fast, as early, as maybe as fast as they did yesterday, because you don't want to slip. But again, that's where the risk-taking comes in. So the people that are going to take the greater risk with the moist obstacles might be the ones that come out on top. So it's going to be all or nothing today in the medal rounds, in the championship round of the first ever Ninja World Cup right here in Manila, Philippines, 2022.
So on deck, in order, first to run, Adrian Dizon, Mark Russell Peralta, and that's battle for bronze. And then Jacob Lucas Co and Prince Reyes for battle for gold and silver.
And right after that, it's going to be the gold medal round. With these athletes, we have Prince Reyes and Jacob Lucas Co going for gold and going for silver. One of those young men earned the opportunity to make it to, both of those young men rather, earned the opportunity to make it to the gold medal round. Only one of them will walk away as champion though. So there's a lot of pressure in that gold medal round. One will walk away the champ, one will walk away with the silver medal. You're going to have to keep your eyes peeled, watch and see and cheer them on as they go for glory here in the first ever Ninja World Cup. So if you're at home watching this, I'm talking to the camera right now. So if you're listening to the venue area, I'm talking to the entire global audience that's watching this now on the live feed. So we're going to be starting off with the 13 to 16-year-old men and women, and both of them, all of them will be going for the gold, silver, and bronze medals today. So again, stay tuned. Don't turn away and enjoy the live feed and see who comes out a world champion today at the first ever Ninja World Cup.
After the age group 13 to 16, just be ready. Vincent Primero, Zachary Gabriel Ganachas, John Patrick Yell, and Kim Harold Gilo. That's for age group 20 to 29.
And I got to give a shout out and a good morning to some of our other sponsors. Pocari Sweat, that's been providing us with a ton of delicious hydration. RaceYaya, again, Tokyo Broadcast Systems, Smart Sports, Sip Water, and Fitbar. All of these companies, along with Davies Paint, Boysen's Paint, Manila Waters, and Monocrete, as well as Ace Design, have all chipped in to make this event happen today. So thank you again, as well as JRP Builder Solutions, for making this happen here in Manila, Philippines, 2022. Just listen to this music now, the anticipation, the blood pressure's going up, the butterflies, the nerves. I know that when I race, I sometimes almost get sick to my stomach with anticipation and anxiety. So I can just imagine how these younger men and women are feeling now before they're racing for the opportunity to be on the podium of this incredibly historic and prestigious event. So calm those nerves, cheer them on, because they are about to go into one of the biggest battles of their young lives right now. And I'm watching a guy walk around right now. He's one of our spectators, and he's wearing a Michael Jordan shirt. And you're just looking at the intensity in Jordan's eyes and the will to win. And I see that same look in all these athletes' eyes right now as they're going for their podiums. You gotta say that loud, though.
Let's go!
The athletes have better energy today. And I hope the audience are ready for the big show, the big show of our athletes. So let's encourage them to do their best.
And we've just not them. We got to give a shout out to the entire Philippine Obstacle Sports Federation for all the work that they have done here today. If you're looking down the line of obstacles right now and you see those
And Adrian is off to the slider. That's easy. Now onto the flywheels.
And he makes it. He's over those dancing stones onto the very precarious landing after that. Kind of wet today, but he just blasted those flywheels. He gets that. Oh, he gets the flip. He pulls it up to his waist, and he's off already. He did that quick, and he's on the rings now, skipping rings. Already throwing down a spicy, hot mustard run. He's through those rings, and now he's trying to make his way up the ascending and descending ladders. Watching him move through the course right now. The course looks pretty good condition. Those obstacles have been dried off by the Philippine staff, and he's all the way onto the dancing poles right now. And he's at currently 1 minute and 10 seconds as he navigates through. This was the one obstacle yesterday that was certainly the hardest, and he has just made it all the way. Oh, yes, he has. Just jumped off, and he's going to get up that tsunami wall, makes it to the top without the rope, and hits the buzzer at 1:34. So the bronze medal time to beat right now is a 1:34.
And we are going to see if Mark Russell Peralta will be able to beat that time. He is pretty much ready. And Mark is onto the steps and the swing. There's a little bit of hiccup there, so he's gonna climb up the platform. That's good.
I tell you what, Gloria.
He's going back to the steps.
It's going to take the fastest run of his life to be able to catch up and make that run. But Mark Peralta has it in him, so you need to cheer him on right now. He gave up a lot of time at that first obstacle, but he's blasting through right now and has an opportunity to catch Spicy Dijon if he can run this mistake-free. Unfortunately, another fail as he has to restart that obstacle. And he is going to have a jetpack on his back if he's going to be able to compete. One thing we saw yesterday, that no matter what, the athletes in this event, they do not quit. They do not give up. And they race for a lot of pride. And that's what he's doing right now. He's at about 1 minute and 18 seconds as he's halfway through the ascending and descending ladders.
And while Mark Russell Peralta is finishing his course, Jacob Lucasco is waiting for his start line.
Mark Peralta, you gave it your best effort. Great job. But the bronze medal today will go to Adrian Spicy Dijon Mustard Dijon.
And Jacob Lucasco is off the swing, fighting for the gold or the silver. I'm pretty sure he wants to go for the silver, and now he's on to the flywheels. Trying to get that dismount. And onto those steps.
You know, when you get to the gold medal round, it's gold and silver. So each one of these gentlemen, both Jacob and Prince Reyes, will be walking away with a medal today. So this is the race where if you're ever going to take a risk and go for the gold, this is the one. You're guaranteed a medal, so you might as well leave it all out there and go for that gold medal. And he just made it through the ring super fast and already on the descending and ascending ladders.
And I'm pretty sure Prince Reyes will give his best as well for the gold. He is at the start line getting ready.
Well, Prince is going to have to throw down a pretty good time today because Jacob Lucas is killing it right now. He's in 1:10 and halfway through the dancing poles.
I'm pretty sure both of them wants that gold medal.
Well, he just cleared it, and he's heading for the tsunami wall right now. He almost missed, but he grabbed the rope. A great, savvy save there for a young guy with a very veteran move, and he hits the buzzer at about 1:36.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. Let's see if Prince Reyes will be able to beat the 1:36 time.
The Fresh Prince of Manila, Prince Reyes, is ready to rip.
And the audience or the fan base of Prince is also ready to cheer for him. I think we're just waiting for the timers. How are the audience doing? Let's cheer for the racers. If you're watching, let's cheer for them. Kindly clear the course. And Prince is ready. Prince is onto the step and ready for the swing. Clear for the dismount. And the slider, that's a very fast slider. Now to the flywheels.
Oh, and he's over those dancing stones real quick and into the wheels, moving with incredible speed and accuracy. He skips the last one, and he's already through the wall flip and onto the rings. You could tell this man
and Prince's fans are following him.
They are. He's from West Philippines, born and raised on the playground. This kid spent most of his days chilling out, and waxing all cool, and shooting the obstacles outside of the school. And he is shooting down the obstacles right now as he's approaching those dancing poles, as he's getting ready for the end and the finish of his gold medal run. If he could get this right now, 1:36 is the time to beat.
Do you think he's gonna beat the 1:36 time, Kevin?
Well, let me tell you a story about how this guy's life just got flipped upside down because the Prince Reyes of the Philippines has just become the gold medal winner at the first ever 13-16 Ninja World Cup.
Congratulations, Prince, and congratulations, Jacob Ko and Adrian Dizon.
Well, he's getting mobbed by his friends right now over there by the finish line. He's the first gold medalist in the history of this sport.
And now we have Vincent Primero for the age group 20 to 29, fighting for bronze onto the flywheels. These guys are fast. They're already halfway through the course, now to the dancing stones and to the wheels.
Oh, he's through the wheels, and he just blasted through that. He's up over. He just got his flip completed and onto the rings. Making quick work of the rings, but not taking any unnecessary risks right there. He could try to make up some of that time in the ascending and descending ladder. Again, each one of these races has come down to who doesn't make the mistake and who makes it through those dancing poles the quickest and most efficient. Over the wall, and he's to said dancing poles right now.
And while Vincent is finishing the course, John Patrick Iradiel is getting ready at the start line.
He just jumped down and he's hitting that tsunami wall now. He just made it to the top, pulls himself over, and hits the buzzer at 1:27.
Oh, wow, that's a fast time. Let's see if John Patrick Iradiel will be able to beat that. And John Patrick is battling for gold.
All right, what do you say, JP?
John Patrick Iradiel. And he's off to the swing. Clear with a dismount, now to the sliders. And he has a big fan base as well. Onto the flywheels with no problem and to the dancing stones. That's a very fast race over there. I think he's going to beat that time.
Well, you never know. John Patrick is flying through right now, like you said, with the support of all his friends and fans. He's just got through the rings. He had a little hiccup on the wheels, but he's blasting through right now. He's racing with reckless abandon. There's body parts flying everywhere as he goes up the descending ladders. Now again, as fast as he's moving right now, you're one mistake away from having a repeat. He's already on the dancing poles at 50 seconds. 1:25 is that time to beat. If he's able to clear this clean, he's got that shot to hit the gold medal. He's almost, and he makes it. He's up to tsunami wall. Pulls over. John Patrick, you have just won the gold medal at 109.
Oh, we'll see, because his opponent, Kim Harold Gilo, is very much ready. Kim Harold Gilo, do you think you could beat that time? Kim Harold Gilo to battle for gold as well. Onto the rope swing. And to the slider. That's a very fast one. We're now onto the flywheels.
Okay, Kim Harold, he's representing the Philippine Military Academy. They were out here in full force yesterday, showing everybody what they were all about. And he was one of the lone survivors that made it to the medal round, and he's going for that gold right now. And that time of 109 is what he needs to beat. And right now, he's running a little cleaner than John Patrick. But again, it is going to come down to those dancing poles, and it is going to be tight.
Yeah, I think the dancing pole, if you make it through that obstacle faster than anyone else, then you'll probably win.
He just did a 360 on one of the dancing poles. Got hung up just a little bit. It is going to be so close. He's got 9 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he rings the buzzer at 1:11. That means that John Patrick has won the gold medal by 2 seconds.
All right, and congratulations to all the podium finishers for the age group. Now we have Eric Bivuino from the U.S. Battle for Bronze.
All right, this is for that bronze medal. I tell you what, the energy in the venue right now is incredible. These fans have come out to cheer on their favorite athletes, and this man right here has improved his time every time he's gone out, Glorianne.
Yep. And if you notice, he has his game face on compared to yesterday.
Now, Eric is one of the better ninja athletes in the world that nobody really knows about because he's always setting up the courses. But do not sleep on Eric. This man is one of the better ninjas that are probably in the world today that nobody knows about, and he's showing that right now, throwing down a very fast time, and he is mistake-free, and because of his athletic mobility and height, he's able to skip through obstacles faster and more efficiently than many of the athletes. He ran a time yesterday of about 107, and he's on pace right now to beat that if he can make this last obstacle clean. And he has 1 minute, 101, 102, 103, and at 105, he beat his time from yesterday by 2 seconds.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, Eric. And now, Joseph Festejo. Let's see if he could bag that bronze and beat Eric's time. And Joseph onto the ascending steps, now to the rope swing. That's very easy for him. Onto the flywheels.
Well, he's moving through. He had a time yesterday of 1 minute flat. And
I think he's very determined to beat Eric's time.
He looks like he's on a mission to do just that. But again, in this sport, anything can happen. So he still has to be clean through these last couple obstacles. And he just made one mistake. He recovers, and he's through that ascending, descending ladder. Over the wall, and with 45 seconds in, he's on the dancing poles.
Do you think he's going to beat Eric's time?
We're going to see. It's going to come down to a few seconds here. He has just, yeah, got it. He's up to the top of the wall almost. It is going to come down to split seconds. Both of them hit the buzzer at 105.
Oh, wow. So to give the suspense, we'll not announce the time difference for the two of them. Now, battle for gold. We have from Morocco, Sally Bilal. Onto the ascending steps. No problem with the rope swing. At the same time with the slider. He's very fast with the flywheels as well. Now onto the wheels.
He's through the wheels, and he just rolled in yesterday from Morocco, got off the plane, and threw down a run that got him into this gold medal round. And he's showing right now the athleticism that allowed them to do that, because he's whipping through these obstacles super quick. Not only is he an incredible athlete showing a great time right now, going for that gold, but he's also the head of the Moroccan Obstacle Federation, but he just got hung up on those dancing poles, recovers, and now blasting over that wall, he just hit a sub 1 minute time of 57 seconds.
57 seconds to beat. Do you think Christian Guerrero from the Philippines will beat the time? Christian is again the national athlete coach.
Well,
I think he's gonna try and beat Sally's time.
I tell you what, it doesn't matter what he thinks. It all comes down to what he thinks and what he can do.
All right. Onto the ring slide. He's applying his climber moves here.
Well, I just made a mistake. I blinked and I closed my eyes. He was on the rope. I opened them again. He was on the flywheels. He is cooking right now.
Yeah, for the ninja, you can't like blink for a second or else they're already halfway through the course.
Nah, and he was here this morning putting in the work, working on all the small, intricate little moves and transitions that make up all those critical seconds on the course.
And for everyone's watching, this is a battle for gold for age group 30 to 39.
Well, he's over that dancing poles, and he just exploded up that wall. And I got to tell you what, he just did it in 52 seconds, matching the top time from yesterday.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, Christian Guerrero, for bagging that gold medal for age group 30 to 39. Now we move on to the exciting part.
What do you mean? You're saying like that wasn't exciting? I'm trying to get my heart out of my throat right now, and you're telling me we still have the elite men and women coming?
Of course, that's exciting, but much more exciting part coming for everyone at 8 o'clock in the morning for the elite. So everyone is time to, like chill out. Time to breathe according to the marshal.
You're telling me I gotta wait till a little while now before I get to see this?
Yep.
That's not fair. I mean, my blood pressure and my heart rate is already up so high right now. It's not safe for me to drop it and then bring it back up again. I wish you would pace this better for me.
Well, we should have told the athlete that they go slower.
You know, I am one of the announcers here. You'd think you would tell me this kind of information. Now I gotta get mentally prepared again for all the excitement we're gonna see.
Also, the marshals want some little break. No, I'm just joking.
Well, our marshals deserve anything they want because they've been out here all day yesterday. They'll be here all day today, making sure that all the rules are followed to the T, because a competition isn't a competition unless you have the rules, unless the rules are followed, unless people are there to make sure they're enforced. And they have done that and kept the course safe for these last 2 days. So we got a big thanks to them.
Yes, thank you so much for all the volunteers and the marshals for this event. Thank you, POSF. Also to our medical personnel here. And of course to our sponsors.
Yeah, of course our sponsors. They're all over the place here. Of course, TBS, the ATS team. We have RaceYaya, Bridgetowne Properties, Robinson Land Development. I mean, you name it. The World Obstacle Federation. David Watson is here representing Global Spartan Race. Smart Sports. So many wonderful sponsors out here today.
So yes, we would like to thank Pocari Sweat, RaceYaya, TBS, the ATS team, and Smart Sports, most especially for Robinsons for letting us set up this beautiful course today. And thank you so much, Sip Water and Fitbar. Also, we have Boyson and Davis today as well. Thank you so much for your support, guys. And to all the spectators, we have food booth or stalls there. If you get hungry, feel free to visit. And we also have the POSF merchandise if you want to buy those cute and nice t-shirts and singlet. And if you notice here, Kevin, our elite racers are visualizing on how they will attack the obstacles. We can see Matt here from Malaysia and Kevin Popoy at the start line. It's always nice to see Matt and Yong in the Philippines. So Matt and Kevin, for everyone's information, they battled for gold and silver from the last Southeast Asian Games in 2019.
And as we announced yesterday, obstacle sports will be part of the 2023 Southeast Asian Games in Cambodia. So we might have two possible categories, OCR or Ninja 100 and OCR 2.5 to 3 kilometers. The events will be decided August 15, but for sure, obstacle sports will be part of next year's biennial Southeast Asian Games. Thank you.
And of course, that is not possible without the hard work of Attorney Al Agra. So thank you so much to the father of obstacle course racing here in the Philippines. Thank you so much for giving the athletes this opportunity.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. February, wait for the finger heal. So I could go out and do a Spartan because I could protect it. Back at home,
And we would like to thank our sponsors as well, Manila Water, Terracon, JRP Builders, Asia Design, Esleet, Boysen, Davis, and Monacrete. And also, special thanks to Pocari Sweat, Sip Water, Fitbar, RaceYaya. Thank you so much for the crew of RaceYaya, TBS, the ATS team, and Smart Sports. And of course, for our official venue partner, we have Robinson's Land. We are here in this beautiful Bridgetowne. Thank you so much. And again, guys, we have food and drinks available near the registration area. And we also have the POSF merchandise if you want to buy something.
Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso.
And of course, thank you so much for our media here. So Dan, thank you so much for covering this wonderful event. And we also have Benjo. Thank you so much, Benjo, and for his crew. We also have our production team over there. Thank you so much for the live broadcast. Thank you. All right, 15 minutes to go. We will start with the elite. And hopefully the weather stays like this and not rain.
Huwag kang matakot, magkamali.
So we will start off with the elite females. Elite females, if you are here, please be at the warm-up area and check in with Emma. Maybe call on Mecca Cortesano, Precious Kabuya, Kaizen de la Serna, and Milky Matey Harris. Please be at the warm-up area.
Sa landas na iyong pinili, bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo.
And Team Malaysia are warming up together. We have Matt and Yong over here. Welcome Team Agra. Hello Tita Jean. Hello No and Jessie. While we're waiting, let's see. I want to hear some thoughts from Yong or Matt? Okay, Yong. So, how do you feel like coming back here in the Philippines and competing against pretty much the same people that you competed last SEA Games?
It's great to see a lot of familiar faces. See some of the athletes that
Thank you so much, Yong, and always nice to see you here back in our country. How about Matt? Welcome back, Matt. Welcome back here in the Philippines. Always nice to see you guys back at the course with us. And you know, I've always Instagram stories. You've always been training in Malaysia, so I think kept your fitness, you know, like your fitness level. I think you're much more faster now than the last time that I saw you guys. So good job on the job despite COVID. And I think the Team Philippines, they are also pretty much ready. I can see J Mark is dancing.
Huwag kang matakot, magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit.
More and more people coming in, which is good so that you see one of the most exciting part of the event, the Elite Championship round.
Huwag kang matakot, magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili.
And we will be starting in 10 minutes with the Elite Female. To go first will be Mecca Cortesano against Precious Kabuya.
Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo. Ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso.
And we would like to welcome the UIPM athletes.
Huwag magpapigil sa kantsaw o puna. Ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong?
Thank you so much to all the securities here. Thank you so much, sir, for keeping this area secured and safe for all the spectators and athletes. Thank you so much. And thank you to all our sponsors. This is not made possible without Robinson's Land and also Smart Sports. Thank you so much. And to keep the athletes hydrated, we have Pocari Sweat and Sip Water. We also have our event partners, TBS, the ATS team, and Spartan is here as well. Also, thank you so much, RaceYaya, and of course, POSF for organizing this event. And again, guys, if you want to buy some POSF merchandise, please do visit our booth. So you will see a POSF Defy booth or tent. So just give it or just visit it, and who knows, you might be buying few stuff there. Thank you so much for S-Lead and Boyson and Davis as well.
Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot, magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo. Ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Huwag magpapigil sa kantyaw o puna, ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Ang lahat ng nakikita sa paligid dati ay pangarap lang sa isip. Bunga ng mga pusong di nagpatalo, maalaala na kung kaya nila ay kaya mo rin ito. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, 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 ang iyong puso. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit.
Tokyo Broadcasting Systems, who are the founder, creator, and brainchild of Ninja Warrior. Without them, we would not be here today. Smart Sports. We have Robinson's Land Corporation, who has been so kind to host us here, as well as Smart Sports, Sip Water, and Fitbar. Thank you all for supporting us in this incredible, historic event of the first ever World Ninja World Cup.
And 2 minutes, guys, before the elite female starts. If you want to watch an exciting race, a much more exciting race,
Gloria, thanks for the heads up. I'm having another cup of coffee right here because I need to get my heart rate up a little bit, because if it's not elevated, I might have a heart attack watching these ladies race.
you can also do some burpees over there, Kevin.
I will not be doing burpees.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Okay.
But thank you for thinking of me. I appreciate it.
2 minutes, guys. This is gonna be a fast, exciting race. Again, elite female. Battle for bronze first, Mecca Cortesano Precious Kabuya. Immediately followed by Kaizen de la Serna and Milky Métis Harris for the battle of gold and silver. And the UIPM course is open for warm-up. So if you will be racing for UIPM later, you can start playing around the obstacles and start warming up. And I can see that India is here for UIPM. Hello, guys.
I mean, I just love the names of the athletes running here. I mean, Milky Way, May Tajeras, Kaizen de la Serra, Precious Kabuya, and Mecca Corazano. I mean, these are like Hollywood names. You could try to make up these names for a movie, and you'd think it was a movie Tom Cruise was going to star in. Those are some fantastic names for these fantastic female athletes.
And Thumbi is now calling all the elites. Just a very quick briefing, and then we will start their run.
As I'm watching the UIPM test course right now, I was just watching an athlete, and she had a Spartan Super finisher shirt on, and she's one of the many athletes here today representing the Spartan community, which is so responsible for the popularity, the global popularity of obstacle course racing and adventure, and just the culture that obstacle sports and ninja sports has developed. Not only with the grit and the no-quit attitude, but the camaraderie and the acceptance of anyone who wants to try this great sport. So we got to give a big shout out to Spartan. And if you have not done a Spartan race and you are here today and you want to improve your obstacle game and your overall athleticism, go to Spartan.com, find an event near you, and go sign up and get out there with your friends and family and have a wonderful experience.
And Mecca is at the start line. Let's give it up for the elite female. Oh, just a quick update. There is no wet weather rules, guys. No wet weather rule. You can jump immediately to whichever ring, ring or bar that they want, like third bar, fourth bar, fifth bar, go for it.
So to piggyback off what we just said, you no longer have to touch the first apparatus on any of these obstacles. You could jump as far, you could jump as high, into whatever ring, wheel, flywheel, or bar that you choose. You could go for broke on this one and use an explosive power and take that risk that may put you on the medal stand.
Mecca at the start line. Mecca Cortesano ready for the battle of bronze. Where's my audience? Where's my audience at? Come on, let's cheer for the athletes here, giving you a great show today. Mecca is ready. Mecca is now on the ascending steps and to the rope swing. That's a clear dismount. Now to the sliders and the flywheels. And a little bit of struggle with a dismount. Let's go, Mecca. You can do this.
Oh, she got it. She's over those dancing stones now. Let's see if she makes the bigger jump. And she does. The first athlete of the day taking advantage of the no wet weather rule. And she just blasts up the tilting wall. And now she's off to the rings. She jumps to the second ring and is truly taking the risks necessary to go for that bronze medal.
That is correct. So she is setting her eye for that bronze medal for the elite female category. This is Mecca Cortesano for you guys.
Now, without the wet weather rule, these times are going to be so much quicker than what we saw yesterday.
Definitely, and I'm pretty much excited for the rest of the elite female and male as well. We have Precious Kabuya at the start line, waiting for her go signal.
Well, we have Mecca right now on the dancing poles. She's making her way through. She's at 1 minute and 30 seconds right now, and she's 2 poles away from finishing. If she can hang on, and she, yeah, does, almost falls off, but she hangs on and explodes to the top of that tsunami wall. She hooks her leg. She's at 150 right now and hits the buzzer at 151.
151 is the time to beat. Let's see if Precious Kabuya is going to beat that time. Precious Kabuya, battle for bronze. And Precious is on to the ascending steps. Very easy with a rope swing. Onto the slider and the 5 wheels. Showing you her ninja skills.
There you go. Precious a little faster than Mecca going through those, and she explodes through those wheels. That was the fastest time for the wheels, man or woman today. And she now jumps to the second ring, and it's real like Mecca, really taking advantage of the dry weather rules. She jumps up onto that ladder, and she has a chance to really get that bronze medal now. Slightly ahead of the pace that Mecca set.
I think even yesterday they want to still jump through those obstacles.
And she's just not showing the ability. She's showing the fitness. She is ripped and going through these dancing poles as quick as she possibly can. She's at 1 minute and 4 seconds and gets hung up. She is hung up right now at 1 minute and 10 seconds, but saves it and now jumps off. She's at 114. Explodes up the wall, and she hits it at 117 for the bronze
All
medal.
right, and we have the bronze for Precious Kabuya, now fighting for gold. Kaizen de la Cerda, our Guinness World Record holder, 400 meter. Now, she's going to battle against Milky Matey Harris for gold, Elite Female Ninja World Cup. Kaizen de la Serna is ready. And Kaizen is off to the ascending steps. And to the slider. Let's go, Kaizen. Kaizen is also the youngest national athlete for the Philippines.
Well, I'm not sure how old she is, but she is racing like a true veteran right now. Has just been exploding through these obstacles, makes it across the rings, and she's throwing down a really fast time right now. It's going to take that to beat Milky May, who's on deck, as she's already over to the dancing poles at 47 seconds.
And I can see that Milky Matey Harris is setting eye and visualizing on those on the obstacles
Kaizen
that
just
we have.
reached backwards on the poles. One of the best moves of the day. She explodes up the wall and hits the buzzer at 104.
104 is the time to beat Milky Matey Harris. Battle for gold, Ninja World Cup. And she's ready. Now Ate Mick is on to the ascending slide hiccup.
I tell you what, with a time of 104,
I think she hurt her back.
Milky May is going to have to get a jetpack to be able to catch Kaizen.
Yeah, but I think she hurt her back.
And that is it. Milky May, unfortunately, not able to continue. That's a tough break right there. But it's still a silver medal for Milky May. I know that's tough to swallow. Hopefully she's okay. But that means that Kaizen De La Serna is your gold medalist.
Congratulations to all the medalists today. And the medical people are here now assisting Milky May Tijares. And onto the start line, we have Maud Reda bin Roslan, battle for gold from Malaysia.
So if you are looking to go onto the UIPM new fifth discipline element course, it is now open for training. So get on over there, and their first event is going to start at 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. start for the UIPM test course, and it is open now for practice.
And Maud Reda bin Roslan is ready. Battle for bronze, elite male. He's now on the ascending steps. That was very fast. Now on the flywheels immediately. And he's just finished the dancing stones.
These are the athletes that we've been really excited to watch today. They have been warming up this morning, working on every little advantage to try to be faster than their predecessors on this course. He's already to the dancing poles at 33 seconds. He's going to throw down an almost 40-second time. Hits the buzzer at almost exactly 40 seconds.
That was very fast. Now we have from the Philippines, Mark Julius Rodelas as well, fighting for bronze as well. And he is the 100-meter Guinness World Record holder. Mark is onto the ring slider. Immediately after the flywheels.
Oh, there's the explosion that we were talking about. He's already through the wall flip, and at 20 seconds was already at the rings.
20 seconds and more than halfway through the course.
Mark showing the explosion as he laches through two of the ascending and descending ladders and is almost all the way through. He's going to run a time today of 43 seconds. That will not be enough. 40 seconds was your time to beat.
All right, and congratulations, Mark Julius Rodelas. Now, Yong Wei Tang from Malaysia, battle for gold. Yong Wei is onto the rope swing. Very fast. Flywheels now and onto the dancing stones.
Unfortunately, Young Wei just clipped the pad at the end of those flywheels. But I tell you what, you still got to keep going, because if the athlete after him makes a mistake as well, he could still battle for the gold here. So he needs to take every risk possible and still give it his all.
But Young is still very fast.
He's just across the dancing poles right now. He's up that wall. He's getting the buzzer at about 55 seconds. Now, I threw down a challenge to Kevin Pasquale earlier today, and I asked him, are you going to beat 40 seconds on the course today? We're going to see if he could do that now.
Now, battle for gold, Kevin Pasqua.
Can he
Kevin
crack
Pascua
40
is
seconds?
on to
I
the
think the answer
ring
is yes.
slider. Immediately to the flywheels. A little bit of hiccup, but very good recovery.
Showing incredible agility and body control as he's blasting through. He's slightly behind the pace of 40 seconds. But if anybody can make that time up, it's him. And with those two monster laches, he might have done just that. He's at 37 seconds right now. He needs to beat 52, and there's your gold medal at 44 seconds.
Congratulations, Kevin Popoy Pascua, for winning the gold medal for the very first Ninja World Cup. Congratulations, and congratulations, Yong Wei Teng, for bagging the silver medal. And that wraps up the Ninja World Cup, very first here in the Philippines.
ng buhay mo.
Can I breathe now? Is it okay?
Yes, definitely.
Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Eh ano kung madapat gumulong,
And now we
basta
can work the
makakabangon ka't susulong.
Warm up.
Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan,
As they're warming up,
ang
I
iyong
just want to
puso.
welcome everyone who got here just now to the first ever Ninja World Cup that we are hosting by the
Huwag magpapigil
Philippines
sa
Obstacle
kantyaw
Sports Federation and World
mo
Obstacle.
una. Ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Eh ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh,
We would like to thank Manila Water as well, and Paragon, JRC Builder, Asya Design, and SBC. We also have
ang lahat ng nakikita sa paligid dati ay pangarap lang sa isip. Wala ng mga pusong di nagpatalo. Maalaala na kung kaya nila ay kaya mo rin ito.
And again, we would like to thank all the volunteers and staff of POSF. This is not possible without you guys. Thank you so much for our media team as well. Sir Benjo, thank you.
Ang puso, oh makapangyarihan, oh makapangyarihan, oh makapangyarihan, oh ang iyong puso. Huwag kang matakot, magkamali, o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot, magkamali, o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para
Our next
ito
event,
ay
we have the
makamit.
UIPM, and this is the 5th for
komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Huwag magpapigil sa kantyaw o puna, ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Ang lahat ng nakikita sa paligid dati ay pangarap lang sa isip. Bunga ng mga pusong di nagpatalo. Maalaala na kung kaya nila ay kaya mo rin ito. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, 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 ang iyong puso. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo, ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Huwag magpapigil sa kantyaw o puna, ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. Makapangyarihan, ang iyong puso. madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo. Ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Huwag magpapigil sa kantsaw o puna. Ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Ang lahat ng nakikita sa paligid dati ay pangarap lang sa isip. Bunga ng mga pusong di nagpatalo. Maalaala na kung kaya nila ay kaya mo rin ito. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, makapangyarihan, oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo. Ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, Sa kantsaw o puna, ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Eh ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Ang lahat ng nakikita sa paligid dati ay pangarap lang sa isip. Bunga ng mga pusong di nagpatalo. Paalaala na kung kaya nila ay kaya mo rin ito. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, makapangyarihan, oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit, nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo, ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Eh ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Huwag magpapigil sa kantsaw o puna, ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Eh ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Ang lahat ng nakikita sa paligid dati ay pangarap lang sa isip. Bunga ng
We're gonna have to check with the crew about the lunch situation. I'm just like eyeing on another coffee again today.
I've had 3 coffees already.
Oh,
so
wow.
I think I'm done with the coffee for a while. I think it might be getting a little dangerous. And I'm looking over at that construction site where they're going to be having that freestanding, the world's largest freestanding obstacle in Ninja Gym. And you know, the next time I make it back to the Philippines, hopefully that is built and we get to go over there and play on all these obstacles.
Yes, that's correct. And thank you so much, Robinson's Land, for giving us this space, this wonderful space you have here, and letting us like set up this beautiful course today.
Yeah, right here in Bridgetowne Central Park. It's been a great setting because, I mean, you have the street closed off for us. We're able to walk around and do everything we need to do. Great little village here with all the sponsors that are back there as well, with Davies and Smart Start, and there's plenty out there. RaceYaya, and you know, a lot of the great sponsors that we have out here today. So thanks for everybody for coming out, and again, another shout out for TBS for making this all happen.
All right. Again, please get your attention back here at the Ninja course because Yong Wei Tang from Malaysia will do his second run, Battle for Gold.
All right. Now, what's going to happen is if Young Wei is able to run faster than 43 seconds, the time that Kevin had thrown down, Kevin will have to run again. But if he cannot crack 43 seconds, Kevin will be the gold medalist. If he does, Kevin will have to go again, and who knows, maybe he could actually break that 40-second mark. So I'm actually hoping for that. I'm hoping for a sub 43 second because I want to see Kevin go again.
Actually, I want to see both of them go through the course again because I think they will beat the 43-second time. And this is your responsibility, Kevin, to shout to the audience what the time is.
I'll do it, and I'll do it happily because I cannot wait to see these guys rip up this course.
In 5 minutes, they will be starting again. So if you are watching us live on Facebook, feel free, or we strongly suggest for you to share the live stream so that your friends will know what's happening here in Robinson's Land, Bridgetowne. And thank you so much for our other sponsors today. We have Pocari Sweat. Thank you for keeping us hydrated. Also, Sip Water. We also have Boyson and Davis.
And behind me, this beautiful green field will soon house 25 permanent obstacles. And this will be the biggest obstacle course race park in the world. So hopefully that will happen this September or October. The biggest obstacle park in the world. Thank you, Bridgetowne. Thank you, Robinsons.
Thank you so much for that. And of course, this event is not made possible without POSF. And thank you so much, Attorney Al Agra. Attorney Al Agra is the president of the Philippine Obstacle Course Racing. Thank you so much to our event partners. We have Tokyo Broadcasting System, the ATS team, and we also have Spartan.
Spartan Race's motto is, you will know at the finish line. And what that means is, you will know if you have left everything that you have invested out on the course.
Oh,
There-
Kevin, and Yong is ready at the start line. Again, Yong Wei Tang from Malaysia, battle for gold elite male.
He has to beat 43 seconds. So when he's done, we'll wait for the official rule of what time he exactly did.
And he is now onto the ring slider. Very fast with the flywheels, a little bit of hiccup with the dismount. Made it sure this time.
I tell you what, he's making a real run at it. He's the first athlete to hit the rings in sub 20 seconds.
Sub 20 seconds, and he's halfway through the course, or more than.
Oh, I tell you what, he might crack 40 seconds here himself, and he does. He hits that buzzer at 38 seconds.
38 seconds is the time to beat. Now that's a challenge for you. Kevin Popoy Pascua from the Philippines. Battle for gold, Ninja World Cup Elite Male. Let's give it a round of applause for Yong Wei Tang. Congratulations. And Kevin Popoy Pascua is ready.
Well, before I threw down the gauntlet to him and asked him if he could beat 40 seconds, if he wants to be the gold medalist, he's going to have to run at 38 or less.
And he's ready. Guys, let's cheer for Popoy. Battle for gold, Kevin Pascua. Kevin Pascua just done with, now done with the ring slider and onto the flywheel. Now didn't have any hiccups.
I tell you what, he got that clean, and this time he skips the wheels, and he is at the rings in 17 seconds.
Oh,
he is
wow.
2 seconds ahead of the pace.
Come on, let's go, Popoy!
Massive laches over the wall. He has a chance to beat that 38-second time if he's clean. 34, 35, 36, 37 seconds. At 37 seconds, he throws down the run of his life
That
to be the
is
gold medalist.
a very exciting run. Congratulations, Yong Wei Tang and Kevin Popoy Pascua. Now the question is, what's the time difference, the millisecond?
We're talking probably within 1 second of time. He hit that buzzer right around 37. The run before him was like 38 and a half. So I think it's safe to say that's your gold medalist right there with literally, I mean, the run of his life. The pressure.
Oh, wow. That gave me goosebumps.
I mean, on his first run, he had a major hiccup on those flywheels.
Yes.
Once he got through that clean, it was like all of a sudden the pressure was gone and he was able to get through everything. I mean, as perfect as possible.
And
every step needed to be coordinated with his hands, and he did it. And now he's holding up the flag.
We have our champion, our gold medalist over here, smiling. But honestly, Kevin, if I tell you, Popoy's strength is actually the rings and laches. He's very good with the rings. His technique is very clean, very precise. Congratulations, Kuya Popoy!
Well, he had, amazingly enough though, he got to the rings 2 seconds faster than the guy before him. And even with those massive laches, he lost 1 second. So, even with the laches, it just shows you how clean the other course was. But Kevin's right here right now.
The other Kevin will want to talk to you. I'll give him the microphone.
I'll beat the record. And
Well-
I'm so happy.
I threw down a very hefty goal for you to beat 40 seconds, and then all of a sudden, the run before you, he goes 38. And then you made some mistakes on your first run. You came in 44 seconds. So not only did you have to be perfect, but you had to even take more risks. So tell us about your run.
I think just you need to do is trust yourself and enjoy the obstacles. That's it. Thank you.
I got to ask you one more thing. I mean, everybody's out here competing today, giving their best.
Grabe to ah. Yeah.
Is there any other motivation other than just trying to be the gold medalist here? Are you racing for someone else? Are you racing for some cause? Is there some other thing in your life that gave you the strength to have that kind of run and go out there today and do what you did?
Yes, first of all, to God, then family, give my motivation. And then all the people here supporting this sport is one of a kind. So we need to do more events, attorney. Yeah. And then we'll go to Olympics.
You're a humble champion, you're a gracious champion, and you just threw down one of the best runs that will, it really established this is the first ever Ninja World Cup, and you really set the tone for the competitions to come in the future.
Yes,
and
sir.
20, 30, 40 years from now, people will be able to look back on this moment and remember that Kevin put down the run of his life, and he did it in a fashion that was a true championship run.
Yeah. Thank you so much. This is all for you guys.
Kevin
so thank
Pacquiao,
you.
you're gold medalist.
And may we call on the silver medalist, Young Wei Tang. Congratulations. That was a very exciting run or show that you gave to us, to the audience. What can you say?
That was really unexpected. I thought I would be stuck in silver, but when I checked the clips, turns out that there was a technical foul, so I was given a second run. And I'm so glad that both Kevin and I managed to do our best and beat our qualifier timings together. Good job, Kevin. Great run.
Thank you so much, Yong, and appreciate your presence here. And very good way to represent your country as well. Again, like I mentioned earlier, we are always happy to have you, Matt, and your other ninja athletes back here in the course with us, like the Philippine athletes. Thank you so much for being here.
Just want to ask you one more question. You just said something really important there. It was the act of the two of you getting a second opportunity to push each other, to progress the sport, and the camaraderie you did it with, in which you did that, is what is making this sport so exciting and making it grow. Tell me about your experience with the camaraderie of sport and why it's so important for the athletes to push each other.
Okay, first of all, as with any sport, it's not about getting gold, winning medals, or earning prizes. It's about doing your best. So I'm so happy that Kevin and I managed to push ourselves and break our record for the qualifiers. And this is what a run is that's worthy of finals.
And that is what camaraderie and sportsmanship is all about in the purest sense. You are an example for all of us out here today, and thank you for giving us your best, and congratulations on being the silver medalist at the first ever Ninja World Championship.
Thank
Take
you
a bow,
so
you
much,
earned it.
Yong. Thank you, thank you. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us with this exciting event from Ninja. Now, we will be moving on to the UIPM. That will be starting in a few minutes.
Ang iyong puso, o makapangyarihan. Ang iyong puso, o makapangyarihan. O makapangyarihan. O makapangyarihan. Ang iyong puso. Huwag kang matakot magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Huwag kang matakot, magkamali o madapa sa landas na iyong pinili. Bulong ng puso mo ay galing sa langit. Nabuhay ka para ito ay makamit. Ikaw ang bida ng buhay mo. Ikaw rin ang susulat ng iyong kwento. Meron mang drama, komedya o aksyon, susunod lamang sa iyong direksyon. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Oh, makapangyarihan, oh, ang iyong puso. Huwag magpapigil sa kantyaw o puna. Ang pangarap mo ay mas mahalaga. Sa oras na ika'y parang sinusubok, hugutin ang lakas na galing sa loob. Ano kung madapat gumulong, basta makakabangon ka't susulong.